My birthday is over in like an hour, 2 hours. And I always say my birthday is the kickoff to fall for me personally. So, by the way, my birthday is September 11th. And I decorate the inside of my house after my birthday. And I usually wait till the outside. And I'll put pumpkins out in October. But we're about to kick off to fall. But there's one thing I need to do first. I couldn't find this at American Eagle when I was doing the Summer I Turned Pretty reading vlog, which was the end of summer. But my mom had ordered it online. And my birthday is today. And she gave it to me. Because I still liked the hoodie, even though I was not a huge fan of the books. I'm ready to watch the show, though. Cute. Can you see it? It says bookstore. And then she also got me this. It says Finch College. I don't know what that means. I don't remember it in the book, but I liked the shirt because I use the Finch app, and I like that. And I forgot I had a polar bear. He was supposed to be like a junior mint. And I've had this for years. He was sitting on my couch the whole time too, and I forgot to take a cute little clip of him with the books. Sorry. Anyway, birthday's almost over, and then fall is gonna begin. You got someone new, I know it. Yeah, but I will keep on denying it. Yeah. Gotta keep my emotions from running wild. Need someone to hold my horses. Yeah, 'cause I go fast, yeah, I go hard. Wanna find some peace, so I pray to God to find a way to fix it all. I'm in denial, I'm undercover. My heart is breaking, so I'm faking every smile. I'm in denial, I'm undercover. Wanna find a place to rest, be human for a while. Just be human for a while. I'm fucked up, oh yeah, I know it. All alone with mixed emotions. Yeah. Okay, it has been a couple days since my birthday. Well, today's Monday, so like I had people over Saturday and they left Sunday, and now it's go time. It's fall, okay? What day is today? It's the 15th, and I said fall started on the 12th. Listen, it's after midnight, I'm tired, and I have work in the morning, but I don't want to go to bed. So I feel like I want to pick the first like fall read, and I might start it tonight, but I want to take it to work with me tomorrow. So I have all my like witchy books on this top shelf. I don't know what to read. I'm not good at picking books when I'm tired, because then it's like, what if I don't like it tomorrow? Before I pick my next read, I want to talk about an audiobook I've been listening to. I am so picky about audiobooks, okay? Like, they just annoy me, okay? Voices annoy me. So I'm really, really picky. And I picked this one up thinking it was something else, and then it ended up being like the beginning of it, how it started out. I'm like, where has this been and why haven't I read it? Because I like when people dive into... I don't know how to say this without people... It's probably going to... When people dive into corrupt religion, like I find it very interesting. Not so much like modern day religion, but like the Salem witch trials were always like really interesting to me. Or I don't know, I can't explain it, because I don't mean like present day corrupt religion like Waco. Like, I'm not trying to laugh. Oh my gosh, that's not what I meant. I mean like old corrupt Catholic church. Let me just stop talking about religion. So anyway, it's Nightshade by Keri Lake. I'm obsessed, and listen, I only have 4 hours left. It's not a short book. I've been listening to it because there was a couple days back and forth where I had to drive an hour and a half both ways, so I was like 3 hours 2 days in a row, and I was eating this book up. I was cleaning my house for my birthday because people were coming over, had this book on, eating it up. It is good. I don't know how it's gonna end. And it like, I don't know what I thought I was picking up, but then there was a point where I thought it was gonna be like one of those like mine mind numbing, like it's just, you know, a book, so there can be spice with some other words thrown in. At one point I was like, is this the book I just picked up? Not because of the writing, but just, I think to be quite fair, I clicked on it because I thought it was a different book, and then I was like, holy crap, did I just click on this like no plot thing, which isn't, I've read them before. I still read them sometimes, but this one is like plot, romance, but not quite. Plot. I mean, I'm in the thick of the romance right now, but, and parts of it are like beautiful. It has like this whole like find you in every lifetime kind of thing. I'm not spoiler, but it is good. And I'm really picky about audiobooks, but this one is so good. It's dual POV, dual timeline. And there was, okay, slight spoiler. If you're going to listen to it, maybe don't, but it's kind of obvious what happens in the book. There was this point, because one, like the past narration of a different character, they're obviously, like, they have, like, English accents, and then the main day character is, like, from Chicago. And then there was these points where, like, someone's accent, like, American accent would start to slip, and I was like, surely she did not accidentally record this. Like, this has to be happening for a reason, and it did. So, anyway, I'm kind of obsessed with this book, and I think it's only a duology. I'm really excited to listen to the second one. I'm gonna buy the book, but these audiobooks are so good, I'm gonna keep listening to them because I am so picky about them that when I find one I like, I'm just eating it up, and I will listen to the whole series that way. Keri Lake has other books that sound really interesting to me, so I'm very, very excited to have found her. I need a physical book as well. The other problem with this is I'm not really reading romance right now. I know the book I just talked about is like heavy romance, but there's a certain vibe, you know? I've been thinking about this one. I've had this for a couple years, and I've read a book by Rosie Danan before and I liked it. Okay, I was kind of excited because it's set in Scotland, and I love Scotland. My family's in Scotland. But an intrusive thought just came to me, and I'm like, is this too close to Ireland right now? Okay, this one sounds really cute too. I literally have so many witchy books. And there's a black cat in it. I have 5 of those. This is a strong contender right now, I think. Okay, I looked at a couple different ones. I think I'm gonna start this one tonight. It's kind of a thickie, to be fair. How many pages is this? Are his pages this thick? Is it actually that serious? 369 pages. I should go to bed, but I think I'm gonna start this. Cute. I'm excited for fall reads. It's fall. I'm home from work. Now, I drew this little guy, and I've added a little more detail to him, and I really like the way he looks, but I want to color it, but I'm so scared that I'm gonna mess it up. Especially because, like, look at my little shadowing on this little guy. And I'm so scared that my markers are gonna mess it up. But I want to color it. I want it to be cute and bright. And if I don't, the pencil's just gonna rub off anyway.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels.
Okay, I am about halfway through this book, literally, and It started out a little slow for me, but I don't think it was a book problem. I think it was a me problem, because sometimes when I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes when I start books that I want to read, and it was a me problem, okay? I do have to work tonight, but I'm in a reading mood today, so I feel like I will get a good chunk of this done. I did read about 100 pages at work yesterday, but this is my other job where I can't sit down and read, and it's also the one I have to work at night. So, and I think I might make a run to the bookstore this weekend. I know it's not October yet, so I don't think they're gonna have the full scope of their Halloween books out yet, but I did get a gift card for my birthday, and I think I'm gonna use it at Barnes & Noble. So some things that are happening in this book. For one, Reggie, bestie, you have OCD. Takes one to know one. I think it's so far past her being a neat freak, because my OCD does not make me like spotless all the time. Believe me, my house can get pretty messy. But when the author is saying that Reggie can't stop looking at something and she like needs to fix it, or she's gonna start, like, that is OCD, bestie. I got you. So far, I like Reggie, and I even like Ben a bit, but I'm not vibing with the aunt. Like, I'm actually getting really annoyed with her, and I thought it was going to be a little bit more wholesome than that, but she's also 2,000 years old, so. There's also a little black cat, which you find out is a cursed human, but before you found out, he kept watching her, I think he watched her shower once or twice, and he would sit on her chest in the morning or at night trying to wake her up and, like, pawing at her shirt and then bumping her head, and I'm like, Nagini is a girl, but if they ever turn this into a movie, Gini would have to be cast as Maurice, because that's how she wakes me up every morning. She sits on my chest and she goes bonk bonk until I get up. So, what is happening right now is Reggie has just found out that every other familiar that Drew has had has been cursed. And you know of at least like 3 or 4 familiars that you kind of meet or hear about in this book. But Drew is also 2,000 years old. You can imagine how many people that is. And now Ben has like a real soft spot for her. So he, instead of avoiding her, is sticking around her. And now like there's quite a bit of chemistry happening right now. So I know I showed this, but here's my little bookmark. Oh, hello. Here's my little bookmark. Take a look. Take a look. I definitely copied this potion bottle. Okay. Yeah, I'm 198 pages in, and there's 369 pages. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with Reggie's parents, because you're kind of introduced to them via Reggie and her best friend Nick talking about them, and they are like complete users. Show up when they need something. Hey, we're like in your life until we don't need you and then we're gone again. And it keeps going back to that, so I feel like her parents are going to make an appearance at this point, or in the foreseeable future. And I did find out that there is a sequel to this book, but it follows 2 different characters. And I'm kind of intrigued because I like the girl character that it follows. Right now I don't really know much about the guy. But I think this is going to be the only book I read this week, which is fine. That's a realistic thing to happen. Hey! He's not near you. Come here. Just walk past each other. You're fine. Come here. Come here. You're fine. Come here. Something else I want to do. I have this little chalkboard. It's a little like coffin, and I want to write some things to do every week, like Halloween things or folly things to do every video. So I really hope this marker comes off. I tested it on another chalkboard and it came off fine, so we'll see. I made my little list. This is going to be the top of the board for the foreseeable future. This marker is also pink. I don't know if you can tell. So is the board. All right, so the first thing, it says write my mom her Halloween card. I got like 6 Halloween cards just for my mom that I want to write her every single week. She's been having like a little bit of a rough time. We all have, but you know, it's really hard watching the person that like means the most to you like struggle. So, I also put all of my parents mean the most to me. That's not, anyway, go to the bookstore. Anything for an excuse to get to the bookstore. I'd like to finish a book this week, so I feel like we're gonna do that. I'm already halfway through and this is my first update. Replace my candle batteries. I have those like floating candles above my entertainment center, which are completely fueled by magic, not batteries and clear string. Ignore this bullet point. And then watch a movie. I would like to watch, and I've been watching Harry Potter all week. I don't know if I actually recorded any of it. I would like to watch a fall spooky Halloween-y movie, something like that. But this could double count as something else I really want to do this fall is I want to watch Stranger Things. I have never watched it. I have never had an interest in it. I never cared. I didn't. And of course now, after like 7-8 years, the show is ending and now I want to watch it. Is how it goes with most shows. So I would like to catch up. I think the final season is split into 2 parts. I would like to catch up in time to watch the final episodes as they come out. My parents really like the show. A lot of people around me like the show. And I feel like lately I've been in that vibe for like either like 90s slasher films or like 70s, 80s horror films. And I can't explain why I want to read that or watch that. So that's not on this list, but technically that is something that I'm going to try to do every single week. Might start that this week, but I might also wait a little bit for that one. Not sure. All right, that's my update. I don't know if I'm going to finish this today. That would be a lot of reading today, but I am excited because I think the next couple chapters are going to be really good because now Reggie and Ben are working together, and I think this is getting into the like plot of the book where they're trying to solve the curse that has been put on the family. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see Reggie learn and use magic a little bit more because in this book, familiars are, I guess, like low level magic users, but also not at the same time. She's kind of explained as like a conduit for the main witch's power, I guess, but a lot of it is you're trained how to do those things. So like Reggie can use like a crystal ball and she can make hexes, and I think she can do all the same stuff because in the book it talks about how a lot of the familiars end up turning in to witches and wizards themselves, warlocks. Also, maybe not this week, next week. I don't know if I'll include any clips in here. I have been wanting to start streaming. Clearly there's games in the background. I've wanted to start streaming for a while, and I think I'm going to try to get that set up in the next couple weeks. And I'm scared. Nobody's going to watch it, and that's fine. Nobody watches these videos, but it's something I've always wanted to try. So, okay, bye. Every time I say okay, bye, it makes me think of que pasa. Kielbasa. Is that like a sausage? I don't even eat meat. Okay. One, I bought the physical copy to Nightshade and I'm almost done. I have like 3 hours left. Still really liking it. And then I found something funny out. The girl that does the audiobook for this also voices, and I had no idea about this. This is just completely random. These are the 2 books that I've been reading at the same time. The girl that does the audiobook for this one does the voice for the sequel of this book, which I also went to try to buy, and then Barnes & Noble didn't have it, so I'll just order it on Amazon or something. So yes, I did buy this. I'm probably gonna still do the audiobook when I do the second book, but I liked it so much I wanted to have a physical copy, which I feel like I really liked it if I wanted to do that, because there have been moments where I'm like, oh, if I was reading this book, I probably would have like highlighted some, like some of these lines are just really good. So anyway, it's kind of a big book. And then about 5 minutes ago, I finished Go Hex Yourself. I liked it. It's not the favorite book I've ever read, but I didn't go in thinking it would be. It was enjoyable. However, I will say, if I took a shot every single time the word freckles was used in this book, when I first thought about saying this, I was like, oh my gosh, if I took a shot every time I did it, I would have alcohol poisoning. I don't think I'd be like unresponsive, like, bro is 500 years old and cannot think of anything else to say. However, good time. I wanted a witchy, fun romance, and that's exactly what I got from this book. And I don't want to act like I disliked it. I just don't really know what to say about it. It was a fun, good time. There were things I really, really liked about it. And again, some really good lines in here. And I probably will read the sequel. And I'm really excited for the sequel. Like I said, I went to go get it. So I will say, okay, listen. I guess here's my thing. When I say I don't want to act like I dislike it, because I'm going to say this. I really liked the book. I really liked the characters. The aunt really annoyed me, and I was waiting for me to have a moment where I was like, she doesn't annoy me. In hindsight, the aunt is 2,000 years old. Of course she's stubborn. Of course she gets what she wants, and of course she does what she does. I can acknowledge that. That's fine. The other thing, I have read probably hundreds of spicy scenes in my book reading life. Not all are good. These were fine. I didn't really think much of them, just because they're in the book. It's obviously not the whole plot of the book. It's just in there, which I appreciate. I don't much read books that's the only plot for the sake of that. So obviously I want a book with whatever. And where am I going? I will say the love scenes were fine, and I don't want to say enjoyable because that sounds like perverted, but I mean, like, they were fine. Like, there wasn't anything wrong with them. And then every once in a while, there would be a line, like one line, where I would do one of these, and I really wish I had been recording. I'd have been like I was snorting, and not good snorts. I was like if someone said that to me. And there was one or two during intimate moments, which, like, here's the thing, okay? They were very bantery and funny back and forth, and a lot of that was really funny, and I liked it. It made them feel more real, and I liked that they could go back and forth. But I think at least 2 times during very intimate, vulnerable moments where something was said that wasn't even bantery, it was just like cringy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cringe. You don't want to be cringing when you're like... Anyway. So, on that note, that sounds like I'm talking bad about it and I disliked it, but I feel like after finishing this book, I'm kind of gonna miss it in a way. Like, I liked it. I would honestly, I would read these books if this was the intro book. And I know there's a sequel, but it follows 2 other people, and obviously these guys are gonna be in it. But I think this would be this would have been such a cute, like, trilogy, even if it followed them, because, like, she ends up, spoiler, she has, like, witch blood in her veins. That's how she was able to work for the witches in the first place. So once she decides to start practicing magic, it, like, slows down her life aging thing. So it's like, homie, as soon as she starts practicing, like, magic, she's gonna be, like, she's going to live thousands of years like the rest of the witches and warlocks and all that stuff. So I think there was time to do, like, fun little cases or, like, little adventures, and I would have read those. So I liked it enough for that, where I almost wish I could follow these same characters, because I did like them. Okay, so now I'm trying to decide, do I try to read another video, or do I try to read another book for this video? Because this video is going a little bit longer than a week because of how my timing of posting is going out. So this literally won't, holy crap, this book isn't gonna go out for like 2 weeks. That doesn't feel right. No, we're gonna switch how that's happening. So maybe I'll just try to finish my audiobook. Oh my gosh, but I didn't do anything on my list. I started watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, and this is a fall video, because I didn't finish what I should have done for the Summer I Turned Pretty video I made last week. I forgot my polar bear picture. I should have watched the show, so I'm gonna update you now then. Quick little The Summer I Turned Pretty update, even though I know that this is my fall series. But this is my channel and I can do what I want. Every grievance I had about those books feels flushed out in the show. I'm eating the show up. I get it. And can I just say, the cast, gorgeous. Lola, who plays Belly, might be one of the most pretty people I've ever seen in my life. Like most gorgeous people I've ever seen in my life. Just like, I am so envious of people, because I've never liked my smile. I don't. I am so envious of people that are just like gorgeous anyway, but then when they have these smiles that just like stop you in your tracks. I hate her. She's beautiful and I hate her. That's my opinion of The Summer I Turned Pretty right now. So I do have some of these things to do on my to-do list, and then I guess that's how I'll wrap up the video. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if this is gonna end just yet, because I also have 3 hours left of this audiobook, so I might be able to finish that before I start editing this video. And if that is the case, then I'll give you a little wrap up of this book. And so both of these books that I've been reading for this video, which granted I started this one before the video, and then it ended up fitting really well with like the vibe, because it is spooky, it is gothic, and it happens to be around Halloween, I think. Both of these have sequels. I'm pretty sure this sequel is gonna just follow the same characters, which I hope is the case. I don't see how it would go any other way. This one follows other characters, which is very common in like the rom-com-y sequel thing. I'm yapping. I'm yapping. 8 minutes! Ah! Okay, anyway. Oh my gosh, I forgot to say it. I'm pretty sure also, I've been wearing different like Halloween socks. I have so many Snoopy Halloween socks. You just haven't seen them. I've been wearing them every day. But I'm pretty sure today's the first day of fall. Do you think people that like feet were into that? Because I don't want any part of that. No offense, like what you like. I thought I was safe with my feet covered, but are they? I have a question. No, maybe this isn't the place for that. I have a question. If people have a thing for, is seeing feet, like I always thought, is like seeing a foot in like flip-flops equivalent to like lingerie? I'm just asking. So like, what is a sock? A sock is like a sweater. A shoe is a winter coat. Come here, Freddy. You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi to the video? I want to see you. Come here. It's my sweet pumpkin. Mwah. Anyway, I'm pretty sure today is the first day of fall. We need to talk. Oh, it looks like I don't have pants on. I do, I promise. The light is behind me, so this looks terrible. But we need to talk about what I have and haven't done, because I was gonna wrap this video up like today, but I would like to finish my audiobook in this video, and Bug's birthday, it's Bug Day, is the day after tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna end the video with his little birthday party, because if you watched the Summer I Turned Pretty video, then you saw Sasha's birthday party. Let's check off what we've done. So, wanna look? I have gone to the bookstore. That's number 2. So we're gonna check. It's done. Finished a book. I did. I finished a book. Replace candle batteries. So that's gonna have to wait, because when I had friends over for my birthday, I had all of my old music stuff in my bedroom, and I got this impulse to rearrange my whole bedroom. And I moved that music stuff into the guest room in front of my ladder. The candles are gonna have to wait. Watch a movie. Haven't done that either. However, every day at work, I put Harry Potter on. Every single day. I don't care. I put Harry Potter on. The biggest thing I want to do this week for sure, and I will probably watch a movie too. I have watched the entire first season of Summer I Turned Pretty in one night, and then the second season all last night. I'm waiting to watch the third season with my mom. I told her to wait so we can watch it together. Because this bakery is opening up, and it's themed around Paris, so we're gonna do a bunch of stuff and then watch the third season, if you know, because she's in Paris. So I really need to write my mom her Halloween card, and I got her like several cards. I want to give her one every single one of these videos, and I want to challenge her to do something. And I think this one we're gonna go simple. I'm gonna challenge her to just have her coffee on her porch this week. At one of them, I want her to make cookies for herself or for her house, her and my stepdad. I think this week I just want to encourage her to go sit outside with a coffee and just kind of just relax for a minute, you know? She gets up and she just starts going. We're gonna write this card real quick.
Why'd you even call me up when I never wanna see ya? I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather kick ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam, 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 but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby,
So cute, so fun. I'm gonna try to draw a bat. A little happy bat. And what else? Oh, I'm gonna draw a coffee. Hi, Bug. I'm gonna draw a coffee cup. Alright, it says happy holidays. It says everything about the season is better with you. And then I wrote, welcome to the beginning of fall festivities. I am challenging you to some fun self-care chores this fall. This week I challenge you to have your coffee on the porch, enjoy some fresh air to start your day. I love you! Allie, 2025. And Bug, apparently. Hi, baby boy. Hi, I'm still on the floor. My other problem is because this video is gonna go for at least 2 more days. I really want to pick up another book, but I don't want to read another book for this video, I don't think, because I don't know. I think I want to wait for the next video for a book, but I don't want to just not read either. Here's the almost birthday boy. Oh, you want to stretch? Okay, here you go. Ooh, good one. That was a good one. Just say it's bug day. It's almost bug day. We'll figure it out. I guess I could just read, like, I'm reading 2 nonfiction books though, but I want to read something. I want to read something like fake. I want to read something fake. We'll think on it. We'll think on it. I think tonight maybe we just play video games. It might be a video game night, even though I kind of want to read because it's also about to start thunderstorming again. Ugh.
You can live for free in Greece at a voluntary sanctuary.
Bye.
You're so manipulative, trying to convince me of the but it didn't work.
Here you go, Bug. You open it.
So, baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't that lonely. Baby, let it be, let it be. Forget your lies, forget your ties. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time.
Good for a bug.
Forget your hair, you're dead, I stare. I swear anything's better than you. Get you on the flip side. Get you on the flip side. So good.
I thought you'd really like this one, Bug. I thought you'd really like this one.
Maybe for once just give it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye.
What did Grandma get?
To you. Maybe for once just give it a try. Listen to me when I say goodbye to you. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you've asked me to do. Forget your rules, forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time.
You gonna blow it out?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Buggy. Happy birthday to you.
Alright, I'm about to wrap this video up, but I just wanted to say, by the time you see this, it'll already be October, so I kind of wish I had uploaded it sooner, but I understand why I didn't. I just had like a lot going on, and I was kind of waiting until I finished both books. But we have our fall pajamas on, and we're gonna wrap this up. See? The little black cats with orange bows. And I have 5 black cats. So. What is the point in taking 2 allergy pills a day if I'm still sneezing? I need something stronger. Fun fact, I'm actually allergic to cats, by the way. Oh my gosh. I can't even begin to explain to you how much footage I cut out of me sneezing, or me, like, I'm sure you've heard me breathing heavy in videos. I try to cut it out, but it's because I'm allergic to cats. Okay. Homie, what? Why is it so bad today? I did finish Nightshade, but like I said, I was doing the audiobook for this one. Love the audiobook, and I am so picky about audiobooks, so yeah. And I'm actually finishing this video up, and I'm about to start my next fall video. So I took a couple clips yesterday that are going to be in that video, and I actually ended up getting another book by her, but it was one that she, the girl that was selling it to me, because it was like a book van, was telling me that I think all of her things were individually or independently published, and they pulled that one to be traditionally published. So like that one was like hardback, sprayed edges, cool everything. So I gasped when I saw it out in the wild, because I had just finished this one. So like I'm like hyper aware who this woman is right now. I cannot shut the F up about this book. Like, I have not stopped talking about it. I haven't stopped thinking about it. Like, to the point where, like, I'm not a big reviewer on Goodreads, which is ironic because I make these videos, but, like, I'm not a big reviewer. At the most, I would do, like, star ratings. But if I got any enjoyment from a book, I would give it a 5 stars, because who am I to lower someone's rating? So I go between 4 and 5 stars. If it's lower than a 4 to me, I just don't rate it. But lately, I just haven't been rating books at all. Like, not rating them, not even stars or anything. When I finished this one, when I tell you that Audible ended this book and then asked me if I wanted to rate and review it, maybe it didn't even ask me, but I did. And I left a rating and I left a review. And I don't do that. My place to do that is Goodreads. This, I was rating, I was reviewing on Audible. And then the same, I gave the exact, I just copy and pasted to Goodreads. I cannot stop talking about this. And it is devastating and so relieving if there's only 2 books in this series. The fact that so much happened in one book is kind of insane. Like I said, I'm kind of sad that there's only 2 books, but when I think about how much stuff happened in this book, now don't get me wrong, I don't think this book is gonna be for everybody, but I got so much enjoyment out of this book, the whole experience, because I know I keep saying it, but I am so picky about audiobooks. Oh, me. I was obsessed. I like everything about it. And there honestly is a trope that comes up in this book, which is basically how a curse is to be broken. And usually that trope, I don't like it. I'm not like a full avoidant of the trope, but it's definitely not one I seek out, and it has to fit for a story to me. I guess it fits because it is a huge plot. So I can't wait to go back and reread this or re-listen to it and annotate. I don't know if I would do a full annotation, but there are some lines in that book where I'm like, whoa. Like before I had the physical copy, I was like, I really wish I had it, because I'd be like highlighting or something. It also is just, I feel like there's not, and there probably are a lot of books like it, but I've never read a book like it that really dives into the like more ancient religion in a fictitious and fantastical way that also combines modern day. And it really when stuff like this is mentioned, I definitely feel like the topic of reincarnation and rebirth and angels and demons is brought up, but it was the plot, so of course it's going to go into so much more detail, and I was eating it up. I've never read anything quite like it, but also have. I don't know. Listen, all I can say about it is I'm obsessed. And if you want to look at my review, you can. But basically it was along the lines of make this a show and cast me next to whoever the could play Jericho. I want to meet him. I'll be on Pinterest like, I need to find somebody that looks like this man. Anyway, I literally wrote like this all caps review at the beginning that I was like, make this a movie and put me next to this angel winged. And then I put like at the bottom a couple spaces down and went, anyway, good book. And then I left like my actual review, but it was funny. Yeah, really liked it. I don't know how to stop talking about a book when I'm trying to review it because I don't know when I'm saying too much or too little. All I can say is I really enjoyed this book. And I feel like, okay, spoiler alert, I've already edited the video by the time I'm recording this ending, so the only thing I have to do left is the wrap up. And I feel like when I went back and edited it, me talking about this book, I was saying what I was feeling in the moment because was this the best book I've ever read? No, but I didn't go into it thinking I would. I feel like you go into a lot of, I don't feel like going into rom-coms that is my goal, because I feel like how does one book just become the best book you've ever read, you know? I went in because I wanted a witchy, funny romance book, and that is exactly what this was. And to be fair, ironically, if I was casting, I would cast the same actor in these because the physical appearance of these guys are very similar to a degree. There's some like the eye color is different and all that stuff, but I feel like after I still hold my opinion where I kind of wish I got more out of this book, but I think that's because I did enjoy it. Like I would like to revisit these characters, which I will in the sequel, but it follows 2 other people, which is fine. I feel like that's a good way, especially in romance books, to make something new but continue with the characters that got us there in the first place. And like I said, really ironic that the sequel to this, the main character is narrated by the woman that narrates this book, which is so ironic. Like, what are the odds that I did that? So I might try to read the sequel before Fall Is Over, just because this is fresh in my mind, and I kind of would like to do that because, like I said, when I went back and edited everything, it kind of sounded like I didn't like this book. But I was saying that I did, but I feel like it didn't seem like I did. So anyway, I have been thinking about this book after finishing it. And I have to say, I did actually quite enjoy it. There were still a couple things, like Drew still really annoys me. In hindsight, she's 2,000 years old and she's stubborn as f***. Of course she's going to annoy me. Coming from a stubborn woman who was also almost 2,000 years old. But overall, the books that I read for this video, I am very happy with. I literally found a new favorite that I will not shut up about. And if someone is asking me for like witchy rom-coms or like stuff to read for this season, I would definitely tell them about this book. So I am very happy with what I read for this video. Next video, I am continuing fall reads, and I might even try to read something a little bit out of my comfort zone. And I'm kind of wanting to read like a dark romance, not like... I don't want to say dark romance, but like I might read like the next book in the Butcher and Blackbird or the next Devil's Night series, which that one is like a little dark romance. I don't know if we consider this dark romance. This is described as, it's literally a gothic romance novel. So I'm really hesitant to start the second one of this because I don't want it to be over, but I don't want to leave this world yet. So I will listen to the second audiobook before Fall Is Over, but I'm just so sad I don't want to. This is like my new personality. This is how I kind of felt when I first found Zodiac Academy. Like, oh, and I have little angel wing earrings. I cannot stop. I'm upset. Now, don't get me wrong. Was this book perfect? Did I love everything that happened in this book? Absolutely not. But what are the chances you find a book where every single minute thing is perfect to you? I feel like at that point, I'm like, it's almost weirder if that happens. That's like a couple times in a lifetime situation. This was still 5 stars to me. Again, it's not going to be for everybody. I had a great time. I also, to be fair, had a great time with this one, like I said. So, do you want to say bye? Say bye! Oh, okay. Bye. Happy first fall vlog. That is it for the first week. I don't think I have anything else to say. I probably will realize that I didn't say stuff once this video goes up, the same way I did with the summer intern pretty. Ah! I remembered the board. Okay, here's my thing about this board, right? Here's what we're gonna do. I wrote my mom her card and put it in her mailbox. I think that's illegal. I did that days ago and she still hasn't said anything, so I don't know if she found it. Okay, I did not watch a movie, but I did watch in one night the entire first season of The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then the next night I watched the entire second season. I'm gonna count it. Okay, that was a lot. I did not start Stranger Things this video. I will probably try to do that in the next one. And again, the candle batteries, I just can't do them yet. So we got almost everything done on this list, and in the next video, I'm gonna make a whole new list. If there is any books that anybody thinks that I should read, I know that like I don't have a lot of views on these videos, but for someone that doesn't get a lot of views, I feel like I get some good engagement in the comments, which I really like. So if there is any book, like, I feel like this is a good vibe for my goal for the next couple weeks. In fairness, I read this stuff year round, but I do save a lot of my witchy books for Halloween. But, and I think I said this at the beginning of this video, I'm not exclusively doing that, and I'm not trying to read as many as I can, because it's like trying to read a bunch of Christmas books at Christmas. It's like, I don't know if I want to read all, like, my whole backlog of witchy books then, because one, like I said, I'll read those year round, and also I don't want to just read them all at once and read the same story reformatted over and over again, back to back. You want to say thanks for coming to my birthday party? You say thanks for coming to my birthday party? All right, do you want to do the outro since you're the birthday boy this week? Yeah? You say bye. Bye.